Hello guys, welcome back to my world of fragrance. I'm going to be talking about Areej Le Doré today for the very first time. This is my actual raw first time ever trying anything from this brand, so stay tuned. So Areej Le Doré is a pretty renowned brand in the depths of the niche sphere, like real fragrance connoisseurs who are out here looking for the best of the best in terms of ingredients are huge fans of this brand. It's also critically acclaimed by many true perfume connoisseurs out there. So I am so excited to try Areej Le Doré. I got Grandenia, or I have a sample of Grandenia. The thing is, I think on their website, it's really hard to actually get samples of their fragrances. You have to buy the entire fragrance. And also, I've been kind of holding back with talking about brands that, are very exclusive or they do things in limited editions. I don't even talk much about vintage formulations because I want it to be like, if I rave about something, I want you to just be able to go ahead and click and buy it. I find it quite annoying when people talk about things that I really can't even find. There's no way for me to buy it. So anyways, I digress. Grandenia is one of their current fragrances. It's been around for a little bit. I think it was released maybe last year. Yeah, it was released in 2020. And the perfumer behind Areej Le Doré is the famous Russian Adam. He has a channel here on YouTube where he basically shows how he goes through the entire process of distilling the agarwood substance to turning it into the actual oud oil as we know it. So a lot of the perfumes out there that say oud this, oud that, don't actually have any of the real oud inside them, at least not at a low price point, because oud oil itself is incredibly expensive. With Areej Le Doré, you get 25% to 30% pure oil inside your perfume. That's, an extrait concentration, and a lot of brands that even mark that they're an extrait don't even have that high of a concentration because there are no regulations on what the label says for an extrait in that sense. So why do we care about good ingredients? Well, the whole experience of the perfume is going to be a lot richer, a lot more multifaceted. The fact that there's 70 to 90% natural ingredients inside these perfumes just really shows how complex, how highly concentrated as well. You're going to need a lot less of the perfume itself, and how the perfume is going to react on the skin. When you have such a high concentration, it is just essential that you spray these on skin to get the full effect. So we do this for our noses, and we do this for the experience, the olfactory experience, which is one of the pleasures of life. So let me go on and try the sample. This was from a third party that had a sample of Grandenia, and I've been hearing about this from a few of you guys actually saying that I needed to try this one, but also from Michelle, the Udo Pantograph. She's here on YouTube. I'll leave her link here below so you can check her out. She talks about some nice perfumes, and I want to see more videos from her. So Grandenia is what I'm expecting is an indolic floral with a whole lot of interest, a whole lot of complexity. I'm expecting it to be kind of vintagey in style. I'm expecting just one of the best things that I've ever smelled. So I'm trying to lower my expectations a tiny bit because, yeah, they are really just way up there. My very first Areej Le Doré, let us see what I think about this one. So, oh my gosh, I'm getting kind of nervous. I don't know why I just smelled that actually. I know that I'm clean. But yeah, there is a scratch from my toddler. Come on. Come on. I want the full experience. Wow. Okay. I need some of the initial spray, the initial blast to kind of go away. This is very, very concentrated. You can just feel that right off the bat. Wow, okay, so this is definitely for people who enjoy the brand Boke. 100%, you have to try this. I smell a medicinal floral right off the bat, a kind of indolic floral. So Gardenia itself, it's one of the florals that are constructed using other florals to get the scent of gardenia. So I get kind of jasmine-y white florals with citruses as well in the top. Wow, this is so this is so powerful. So now it's slightly less medicinal than from the very first blast. This is a powerhouse. This is a strong, powerful persona. How many times am I going to say powerful? This is a strong persona that is not afraid to smell bold. It is a floral that just takes over the entire room. You will take over the room with your presence by wearing this. It's still developing. I'm still in the phase of the floral being slightly lemony. Just going deeper into how the actual florals smell, they definitely have, when I say powerful, I mean this kind of vintage richness. So a person of societal high stature, if we're talking back in the day, there's some herbaliness, an herbal quality to the floral bush. You're kind of getting some sort of rosemary effect, this dry herbal crunch that is added to this bush of gardenia. I think I'm going to have to wait a little bit and come back to you because this is still in the middle notes. You know, they're still trying to develop and find each other and mesh together with my skin. So I'll be back. Okay, so I'm back. So right now, I don't get an indolic floral. It's not what I expected. And that's not necessarily a bad thing. It's just not an indolic floral. It's a gardenia accord that has tons and tons of patchouli thrown in there. You get some amberiness as well with it. I smell sandalwood as well. And it's a quite, you know, powdery, vintagey type of dry down. So I'm not going to rate this fragrance or anything. I haven't given it a full wear. But based on my first impressions, this is a like huge composition, like one of those powerful vintage style, floral, chypre style fragrances, but with the added warmth of amber and with patchouli and with spices. You feel the nutmeg, tiny, tiny bit of cinnamon. But I don't feel that this is a, you know, a soliflor fragrance. So the name Grandenia kind of suggests that versus this. But nonetheless, this is a highly complex fragrance. I will be wearing it more, and if you guys are interested, I'll come back with my final thoughts. But yeah, this was so interesting to try. Now I definitely want to try more from Areej Le Doré. This one is not one that I'm now tempted to buy, but I feel like maybe some of their more woody oud compositions that go into the depths of using the oud oil. There's very little oud oil in this composition. Maybe those would be more my style. But let me know what you think about Grandenia, all of you that have tried this fragrance, and what you think about Areej Le Doré, like in general. This is really quite a bold thing to do, you know, in 2020, 2021, having a brand like this that releases these limited edition fragrances with these amazingly expensive ingredients. And, you know, Russian Adam has gained quite a bit of notoriety due to this. So yes, very, very interesting, very, very fun to try. And I will see you in my next video. Thanks for watching.